try to upgrade my team. I believe Sam Darnold can be a quality quarterback with the weapons that he have. I would just try to get better. Maybe you go, like I said, if Kyle Pitts were to fall to 8, I would take Kyle Pitts.
Sure.
And pair him with DJ Moore and McCaffrey being back, Skip. I believe Sam Darnold will be better. Sam Darnold will have something that he's never had. He will have a #1 running back. He'll have a #1 receiver. He'll have weapons outside of him to help him make plays. I just believe Sam Darnold was never given the opportunity to succeed in New York. I believe he has an opportunity to succeed. Now, we know Matt Rule loves quarterback. Hell, and Skip, I know this might be an unpopular thing to say, and we don't know how this is going to roll out. But I still take my chances. I'll out for Houston right now. I'll give you a 2nd or a 3rd round pick for Deshaun. And I roll the dice. Because if he gets suspended for a year, he's only 25, 26. I got him for a year. But unless it's a guy like that caliber, Skip, I'm not trading. No, I would not. I like DJ Moore. I like Robbie Anderson. Skip, he's 23. I mean, Sam Darnold is very, very young. I don't know why everybody just like, come on, who could have done better in New York with what they had than Sam Darnold? Do we believe Tom Brady could have gone and made them a contender? No, not with that talent. They don't have anything. They traded it all away. They let Robbie Anderson go. Skip, they gave Le'Veon Bell $30 million. And he washed. So I would not. Now, that's not to say they're not going to rule, hey, they said he was trying to, before all this broke about Deshaun, it seems like he was trying to put a package together to go get Deshaun Watson. But I believe Sam Darnold can play. I really do believe he's still got good football in him. He just needs to be in the right situation. I believe this is the right situation.
And as I told you before that draft, I do not believe Sam Darnold is the answer and will never be the answer. And I realize Carolina might just be smoke screening, trying to send signals out that we will take whichever quarterback falls to us so that somebody might want to trade up and give them a king's ransom to move to 8,
right,
to take one of the falling quarterbacks. Right. But if I am Carolina and either Justin Fields or Trey Lance falls to me at number 8, I cannot make that pick quickly enough because either of those kids will be better than Sam Darnold.
Okay.
I've seen more from both of them. And again, I only know Trey Lance from the highlights and the numbers. But I believe that both will be much better than Sam Darnold will ever be. Sam Darnold, to me, is one of those classic nice guy quarterbacks that everybody loves being around, that you'll always be frustrated by and looking to replace. I thought from all the time that I watched him at USC, he does not have a great feel for the game, a great command, a pocket presence and poise that you need to win at this level, that he will go a little deer in the headlights and he will come unglued. And I realize it's much easier to come unglued with the Jets than it would be for a good football team.
Right.
And they will be a much better football team around him. But I believe they were desperate enough that they didn't give a king's ransom for Sam Darnold.
6 this year and a 2 and a 4 next year.
It's okay. You can survive that. You can live to tell about that.
You didn't give up 2 first-rounders.
No, but you wanted to make sure you got a good plan B, and he's a decent plan B right now. Again, is he better than Teddy Bridgewater? I don't think so. But again, that's what they want. They wanted to go in a new direction and sort of change their scenery.
Well, that means they're going to have to get rid of that. Means if they draft one of these guys, Skip, that means they're going to have to either release or trade Teddy Bridgewater, who they gave, what, 3 years at $60-something million?
They did.
So, but Skip, you look at the Jets were 0-10 when Sam Darnold missed a game, and they had 0 offensive Pro Bowlers. Now, what quarterback is going to be able to thrive in a situation where he has 0, not an offensive lineman, not a running back, not a tight end or wide receiver, make the Pro Bowl? What quarterback can thrive in a situation like that?
Okay, fair point. But I first guessed this before the draft, and I think no matter what the situation would be, he'd still look like the same Sam Darnold.
So you believe Baker Mayfield would do what? So what would Baker Mayfield had he gone to the Jets? You believe he'd be
better than Sam Darnold?
They would make the playoffs?
Well,
no.
I don't know. Maybe.
Skip, you see all that talent. You see did Baker make the playoffs before they got all that talent?
Well, when they had Robbie Anderson, they were pretty good.
And the Jets let him go.
Yeah.
That lets you know, Skip, they let the best receiver go and got nothing for him.
Okay. But remember what Baker went through, 4 head coaches and 4 coordinators in his first 3 years in Cleveland. So at least he had some semblance of continuity last year. He had some credibility around him.
And then they went and gave Baker the best offensive line in football. They gave him the two best running back tandem in football. They gave him Jarvis Landry. They upgraded. They gave him Austin Hooper. Look at what they've done. And then on the defensive side,
Unfortunately, they gave him Odell also.
Odell will be just fine. Odell, I need to be Odell age and try to get him up out of there. Because you keep trying to bash Odell, talk about Odell is the problem. Odell is not the problem.
He's the problem for Baker Mayfield.
That's okay.
Baker's life changed once Odell, and I'm knocking on wood for him. I don't wish it upon anybody, but once he went down, they went up.
I wish they could get him in Green Bay or Kansas City. We'll show you what to do with him.
Okay, well, show me.
We'll show you what to do with
I'll be waiting because I haven't seen it from him. Wherever he goes, trouble happens.
Yeah.
Problems happen.
Catches happen.
Yeah.
Touchdown tubs happen.
Yeah, he played in one playoff game he prepared on a yacht in South Beach.
Why you keep bringing up old stuff, Skip?
Well, it's not that old.
It is old. Man, you know how long ago that's been?
How long
At
ago?
least 3-4 years.
It's another one of Aaron's victories in the postseason where he got a gift.
I knew Andre was going to come back to Aaron. You had to come back there. If Odell hadn't done that, the Giants would have beat him.
Well, let me tell you, if Carolina, if somebody, it's like, thank you, God.
Right.
If Trey Lance lands in their lap, trust me, they're going to take him and keep him. They're not going to trade him.
Oh, Trey Lance?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. But I'm saying you can't have Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, and Teddy Bridgewater.
You'll just figure it out. You just would. You just decide how you could get rid of one of the other two.
Right.
Okay.
That's a lot, Skip.
A lot of people love Sam Darnold before that draft, and they would still love it.
Right.
So you could move him again.
But I'm thinking, Skip, you're not keeping Teddy Bridgewater at $21 million as a
I
backup.
don't think so.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
So that means he would have to be the odd man out. I mean, but it's not like Sam Darnold's making chicken feed either. Even though he's still on a rookie contract, he's probably making what, $7-8 million a year.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold would not be a happy camper if you suddenly told him, we traded for you to be our backup.
No.
Right?
Look here, I understand guys not being happy, but bruh, keep quiet. You're drawing a check.
Yep.
You wouldn't be in this situation if you just go, hey, when you get your opportunity, show them what you can do. That's all you got to do. Just show them what you can do, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right, well, as much as I love the draft and all these scenarios and playing out the possibilities, you know what else I love? Winning some money. And Terry Bradshaw and Fox Super 6 are giving away $5,000 for each day of the NFL draft this week. So download.
He prepared on a yacht in South Beach.
Why you keep bringing up old stuff, Skip?
Well, it's not that old.
It is old. Man, you know how long ago that's been?
How long
At
ago?
least 3-4 years.
It's another one of Aaron's victories in the postseason where he got a gift.
I knew Andre was going to come back to Aaron. You had to come back there. If Odell hadn't done that, the Giants would have beat him.
Well, let me tell you, if Carolina, if somebody, it's like, thank you, God.
Right.
If Trey Lance lands in their lap, trust me, they're going to take him and keep him. They're not going to trade him.
Oh, Trey Lance?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm saying you can't have Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, and Teddy Bridgewater.
You'll just figure it out. You just would. You just decide how you could get rid of one of the other two.
Right.
Okay.
That's a lot, Skip.
A lot of people love Sam Darnold before that draft, and they would still love it. So
Right.
you could move him again.
But I'm thinking, Skip, you're not keeping Teddy Bridgewater at $21 million as a
I
backup.
don't think so.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
So that means he would have to be the odd man out. I mean, but it's not like Sam Darnold's making chicken feed either. Even though he's still on a rookie contract, he's probably making what, $7-8 million a year.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold would not be a happy camper if you suddenly told him, we traded for you to be our